Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Oilers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. And now it's grabbed by Nugent Hopkins. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Quick feed to Hughes. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Hammers the one-timer, and that goes off the glove and it stays out. Slides it on over to Nugent Hopkins. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And there's the save. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Nice zone entry from the left. Centering in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. With the blast. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
That was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Vancouver's ahead 1-0. Puck sent over to Draisaitl. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Pettersson stick handling in his own zone. Grabbed along the board by Myers. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Oilers have it now. And that's intercepted by Hino. The Canucks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Edmonton's gained possession. The Oilers gain the zone. Dishes it off. The Canucks take possession in the defensive end. Oh, look at this. Sneaks by the poke check. Here he is in close. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. And he dodges the poke check there. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. Puck scooped up by Mancini. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. DeBrusk's got it deep in the offensive end. Shuts him down.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
The Canucks gain possession in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Besser. Vancouver's on the attack. Feeds it over. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. The Canucks take possession of the neutral zone. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. More than half the frame has been played here. 1-0 to score. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Nice zone entry from the middle. Hronek's got the puck. Makes the save. Kapanen's got the puck in his own zone. They've got an on-man rush. Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush. Loses the coverage there. He grabs the puck here at the point. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Puck grabbed by Hyman. And he takes the feed. On-man rush. Puts it on net. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, Jones. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it.
McDavid's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Avoids the poke check. Passes it over. And that's blocked. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Bouchard. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
No, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just miss by a few inches.
And now he angles it across to McDavid. A chance in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lankinen. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Taken by McDavid. Solid check to slow him down. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Been a fun one so far. Neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. Across the line. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. The Canucks played along the wing. And makes the save. Picked up along the boards by Garland. And that's intercepted by McDavid. Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Denies him on the breakaway. And the keeper's going to play it. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. Hughes brings it in from center. Shot! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. And that one's turned away. Handles it along the blue line. The Canucks look around near the point. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes it in front with the steal. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Vancouver's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
Well, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point, just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Taken along the wall by Myers. Here's a short pass to Henrique. The Canucks get a hold of it. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Now a quick pass to Henrique. The Canucks get a hold of the puck. Edmonton's ready to go on the attack. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Shakes off the coverage. Heedle's got it in the offensive zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Broken out by Janmark. And he hangs on to the puck. Moves it to Brown. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Vancouver's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. The Canucks win the draw. Vancouver's looking to break out. The Canucks pick up steam and are on the attack. Slides the puck over. Knocked away. Scoops up the puck now. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. And there's the whistle icing the call. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Canucks lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a feed in front. Picked off in front. Poked away at center by Wallman. And he slides it quickly to DeBrusque. Fires it. Oh, there's a great stop by Skinner. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Pettersson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Great defensive stick work on the play. Slides it up to Draisaitl. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Mancini. The Canucks gain control of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Bluger. Second period nearly in the books here. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to Pettersson. Fires a one-timer. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Canucks have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Vancouver's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. The third and final period is officially underway here. Well, with two periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Oilers are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
Dishes it to Nugent-Hopkins. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Joshua's moving the puck through his own zone. Throws one up to Garland. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick shot! Stones him in front. Moves it quickly over to Nugent-Hopkins. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Moves the puck over to Ekholm. And now he moves it quickly to Bouchard. Vancouver's got possession here in the neutral zone. Hronik's got control of it now behind the cage. Good check, frees the puck up. Play is called for offside. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Canucks are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Heedles won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Myers gains the zone. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Into the offensive zone. And he's got the answer for that one. The Canucks will play it in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Myers. Here's a race for the loose puck. They get it out of the defensive end. The Oilers have it from their own end. Knocks the puck loose. Moves into the slot. That's turned away with the pad by Lankinen. Sends it quickly to Suter. Breakaway. Breakaway save.
I like the idea around this, Steve. The goaltender come out and challenge those at the top of the paint, but he was quick, anticipated to make the save.
Puck picked up by DeBrusque. Quick pass over to Besser. With possession along the wall. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on him. What a stop by Skinner. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Edmonton's got the puck. Read that perfectly with the poke check. The Canucks look to start the transition game. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Feeds the puck to DeBrusque. And a stick break setup. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Well past the midway mark of this period, Vancouver's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Kapanen's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Takes the pass. Quick pass to Perry. Chance in front. And he shuts to score. Steph tied it up here with a timely goal in the third.
Now with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. won the draw. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes the feed. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Hyman. Hughes plays the puck. Makes some space. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Vancouver's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt, get on the prowl, stay on the puck, and you'll win this game.
Look at this, 2-on-1. Over the line. Passes it over. Oh, spectacular save to shut down the rush. Vancouver's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. The Oilers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Vancouver's got control of it now from their own end. Joshua's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Play whistle dead, offside the call. In the final moments of this period, the Canucks have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Vancouver's got possession at center. Under a minute to go in the third. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Across the line, down the left wall. Coming to the slot. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And that's knocked away by Jones. And loses possession after a solid hit. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
McDavid's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Levels them with the hit. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Edmonton's got it in the offensive zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Ekholm's taking it from his own end. Tiptoes around the poke check. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Vancouver's forecheck made this a long night for those defenders, Cheryl.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, they were able to retrieve the puck. They put their opponent on their heels, but most...
Alberta, the home of the Oilers. Yes, once the city of champions, and they're ready to do that once again. The Oilers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Slides the pass over to McDavid. Pokes the puck away. Passes it over to Ekholm. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Ekholm's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty. Vegas sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening. Edmonton's taking possession in their own end.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Vegas has it in their own zone. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Oilers get a hold of the puck undermanned. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the try inside the offensive zone. And he catches that one with the glove.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
The Golden Knights fail it. Over scores! And they're on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, their first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. And when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
Edmonton's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. The Oilers looking against the half wall. Sensational stop by Hill.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Oilers are on the attack. Avoids the poke check. Denies him in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Loses his balance on the play. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Edmonton's working around along the line. Oh, look at this. Monster save by Hill.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The Oilers haven't been rewarded for all their scoring chances as they trail in the first. And now it's grabbed by Haig. And that pass goes off a stick. And he takes the feed. Here's the pass. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And that pass attempt is deflected. And that slides right out to center ice. Grabbed along the boards by Haig. Passes over to Pietrangelo. Moves it to Hurdle. Takes the puck at the point. Goaltender's going to play the puck out of his crease. Gains the zone through the middle. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Into the corner now. Slides it across. Big time stop there.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Vegas gains a hold of it. Angles it over to Olofsson. Edmonton's got it in the neutral zone. Great pass from off the right side. Looks to pass it to Janmark. Quick feed to Kulak. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Dishes it off. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Tries to get it over to Janmark. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's deflected. The one-timer! Standing tall with the save. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Feeds it over. The Golden Knights have it behind the net. Barbashev's got it now deep inside his own end. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Oilers win that offensive zone face-off. Bouchard's going to play it against the half wall. Loses the coverage there. Keeps possession on the play. Moves the puck. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Edmonton's only trailing by 1 here. They're kind of fortunate, James. They've had some big saves by their goaltender, and they've just mismanaged the puck. If they can correct that heading into the second, they've got some runway to get back in this game.
Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. From the point, looks to make something happen. Puck scooped up by Stone. Can't connect. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Eichel.
Vegas has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long. But
it's a 2-on-1. Across the line. Digging in defensively to stop that rush. And it's a quick pass to Saad. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. The Oilers have it now. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Dorofeev. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Centering feed. And that's intercepted. Puck grab by Roman. Takes the cross-ice pass. Moves it quickly over to Draisaitl. Look at this! And cut that one out of the net. Moves the puck across to Kolesar. And he takes the pass. Centering feed! And that's stopped. Net knocked off. It's Mooring. We'll get a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Golden Knights take possession off the face-off. Vegas on the attack. Quick pass to Howden. The Oilers take over on possession. Sends the pass in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Here they come on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Korzak. It's a 2-on-1. Steps inside. Oh, it's stopped. Oh, my goodness, what a save. Let's it go. Oh, turns it aside once again. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Denies him in close. Receives the pass. The lane was what a chance here. To the net. Here's the shot. Stop. Wow, what a finish to the rush. Absolutely seamless. Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Golden Knights win the faceoff. Pearson's got it against the boards. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Edmonton's got the puck. And he takes the dish. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Centering feed. And that doesn't connect. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Moves inside. Oh, that's a huge stop by Hill.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. the neutral zone. Slithering feed. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Handles the puck. Can't connect on the shot. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Play is blown dead with the offside.
I always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Moves it around along the half wall. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now.
Skinner's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
And he sidesteps the check there. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. Passes it over. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Eichels won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Oh, a little razzle-dazzle. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And the puck's out of harm's way. Tosses it on to Nugent-Hopkins. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Here's a shot. Blocker saved by Hill.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Oh, some fans thought that was in, but that went off the side of the net. And there's the save. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. And that pass is redirected. Offside the call, will get a reset. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Edmonton's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Forces the turnover. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Takes the feed from the left side.
Saad's usually an impact player, and tonight he's been really quiet. You got to expect that he's going to find his game because he needs to if his team wants to win. This one's still close. They can still get it done, but he needs to be a difference maker.
Here's a pass in front, and that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Moves it to Draisaitl. Taken by Baldwin. Makes the save. From the back of the cage with the puck. Edmonton's got the puck in the corner. Right in the low slot. Keeps a hold of the puck. Big save in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Shakes off the coverage. Denied by the goaltender. Hill's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Tries to feed it over to McNabb. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Hill's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Oilers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Kulak's got it along the wing. Petrangelo's got it in the defensive end. And a quick tag up, and here they come once again.
moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You got to play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Vegas has possession of it now. Handles the pass. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Sneaks by the poke check. Here they come on the rush. Nugent Hopkins will play it to the corner. Works it across to Ekholm. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Here in the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. The Oilers will play it against the boards.
He's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and the save percentage is an indicator of it.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Wallman. Here they come on the attack. Great heads-up play with the stick by Hanifin. Puck picked up by Pearson. And that's broken up by Nurse. On the attack along the boards. Shot! And that one's denied! Now a quick pass to Nurse. And that goes off, pours off a body. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. And that's poked away by Pearson. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Slides it across! Skinner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they'll start with possession. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Tapped in, stretch check, scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked the game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they convert it on it.
The Oilers have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Sends the pass over. There's the hold, and it's the hockey game. The Oilers come away with the victory on a night that they were hungry in the offensive end.
They were really hungry. I mean, they had that shoot-first mentality, but when the puck did not...
British Columbia, one of the most beautiful cities on the planet. And the Canucks with a packed house here tonight, ready to roll for EA Sports. Sends it over to Garland. Vancouver's ready to go on the attack. The Canucks played along the boards. Takes the shot. Misses the net.
Real difficult to get to the middle of the ice. Often you pay the price, and he's got a golden opportunity from the slot area and just misses.
Great pressure to force the turnover by Pedersen. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Hughes works the puck in his own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Garland. The Canucks take it along the wall. Garland's got it to the side. Center feed! And that goes off someone in front. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Oh, it's some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And a great save. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Golden Knights are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Great forecheck by Hoaglander. Quick feed to Hito. Taken down. The officials caught it. Here's the shot. Here comes the call. The Golden Knights will lose a man, tripping the call. Vancouver's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
For the long 5-on-3, yes, you have more time, and you know that you've worked on this in practice. Coach wants you to be patient with the puck, but they want you to find an opportunity to drive and attack. You have to move it, or you have to fire it.
Here's a race for the loose puck. Time winding down here on this power play. They'll get a fresh set of late. Here we go, 2-on-1. Ran out of time and couldn't get the shot off. Turned that one aside. And he dodges the poke check there. Eichel's out of the box, but they're still short-handed as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall.
Polazar's almost back on the ice.
The Canucks come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
An easy stop with the pad by Hill. The Golden Knights are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Takes the feed at the back end. Here's a short pass to Hoaglander. Heads taking it from his own end. They've got numbers. Center into the middle. Oh, and he fans on it. Moves it quickly over to Hito. The Canucks carry it along the wall. On the one-timer. He scores! Lights the lamp with the one-timer. The Canucks have finally delivered the game's first goal past the midway mark of period number 1.
It was a long time coming here, James, as both teams exchange chances, and they're the first one to capitalize.
Pedersen's lugging the puck. Avoids the poke check. And now it's grabbed by Pedersen. Strong defensive effort. Still has possession. Grabbed along the boards by Pearson. Quick pass to Garland. Takes the feed at the point. Sends a pass over. Myers plays it against the boards. And he loses control of the puck. Taken by Myers. Dishes it off. Denies him on the slapper. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Canucks take it from the side. And that goes off a player. And he moves it up to Pearson. And he coughs it up with the pass. And look, scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They gotta find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Vancouver's look great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Puck scooped up by Grisza. Vancouver's got it in the neutral zone. Feeds it on over to Pettersson. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Savalsky, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Puck is dropped and the clock is ticking now here on the second period. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Yeah, it's been the only reason that this game is close, James. I mean, they have been under siege. There's been shots coming from everywhere, and the defense in front of them aren't doing anything to clear rebounds. They need to shore this up if they want to get back in this game. He's the reason it's so close.
Picked off by Pietrangelo. Slides the puck ahead. Oh, what a chance here! Feeds it over! Makes the save! How did that stay out? Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. He was locked in there. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. From the left side, they gain the zone. Great poke check on the reach. Hughes takes it inside his own end. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Hanifin. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Vancouver's gained possession. Slides it quickly to Hedl. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Hanifin. And a solid save on the play there. Does it again with the stop. Hurdles carrying it ahead. Here's a backhand. Great save from in tight. The Canucks take possession in the defensive end. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Vancouver's on the attack. Lays the body. Moves it to Suter. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And some textbook body contact there. Tiptoes around the poke check. Puck grab by Kolesar. And that's knocked away. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. He's got a step. Scores! What a finish in all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
And the puck departs the zone. Vegas takes hold of the puck. All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across.
Denied on the play! Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Oh, what a save in front!
Hill's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
And he comes up with it. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Poked away in the defensive end. The Golden Knights move it in. Centering feed! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Quick feed to McNabb. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there.
Lankinen's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Scooped up along the wall by Hronek. Takes the puck and will retreat back to his own end. And now it's over to Sherwood. And play continues here. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Eichel. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Vegas has the puck in the corner. And he had the answer on that one. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Puck is shot and play resumes. Myers setting up against the wall. Feeds it over. Stones him with the blocker. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Here we go, third period is officially underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Vegas is trailing entering the third period here, and the only way it's going to change is they start having some urgency around the puck and be confident when they get it. I mean, really, the numbers in terms of possession are really low, James, and they haven't been able to generate any offense at all. That needs a change if they want to get back in the game.
And that's knocked away by Eichel. Here's a short pass to Stone. Puck picked up by Joshua. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Slides the puck over to Pearson. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Muffs the shot attempt. The Canucks take possession here in the open ice. Taken along the wall by Pedersen. Excellent stick work on the play. And he's knocked off the puck there. Eichel's got it in the defensive zone. Breakaway! Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Great read with the stick. Moves it quickly over to Saad. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
The Canucks are winning this game in part because of their second line. That is
They tie it up! They tie it up with the goal!
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Scooped up along the wall by Pedersen. Suter's got the puck. Quick pass across to Myers. And a good save on the play as action continues. Stars! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
And now it's grabbed by Korsak. Vegas has it against the half wall. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Taken by Korsak. A centering chance. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Takes the feed. Vancouver's through center and now in the offensive end. The Golden Knights gain control of it.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Oh, look at this. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Avoids the defender. DeBrusk's working it around in the corner. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Grips it, rips it. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Pietrangelo stick handling in his own zone. Vancouver's ready to go on the attack. Drives to the paint. There's the whistle as the net comes off. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's all tied up. Vegas has taken possession off the draw on their own end. And here's the pass to Saad. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Golden Knights have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
Vegas has possession of the puck. Gives them nothing in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Pokes it away in his own end. Hughes explores his options to the corner. And that's stuck by Hill. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Hronek. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Situation critical as we approach the... Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. And that's poked away. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Eichel. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Routine glove stop by Hill. Picked up along the boards by Hannafin. Puck scooped up by Stone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Vegas is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. With possession along the wall. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Pad the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. Jostled off the puck. On the one-timer. And that's blocked in traffic. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. I mean, when you look at how this one played out in the final 20 minutes, Cheryl, this was nothing short of a giant third-period collapse.
Well, it's almost like a whole other game within the game, James. The entire team were flat. They weren't skating. They weren't working hard to get back to coverage. That's a tough one to take.
seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Oilers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Edmonton's playing it from the side. And he keeps possession. Quick pass to Pettersson. Here's an odd man rush. Back to the point it goes. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Good stand-up hit. Quick shot. Right off the side of the net. Hronek's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Grabs it in his own end. The Oilers going to work on offense. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Oh, here we go. Great glove save by Raikkonen. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
Hyman's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
The Canucks played along the wing. Here's a blast, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Missed the net, tried to tuck it into the corner there.
Yeah, you can see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
Takes a shot. That one's turned aside. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Denies it again. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. Here he is, all alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Slips by the check. Slides it diagonally to Mancini. Played big in the moment there. Grabbed along the boards by Wallman. And he slides it quickly to Janmark. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Slides by the check. Right on the doorstep. Besser's got it in the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Pass across to Janmark. Pettersson's moving the puck through his own zone. Loses the coverage there. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Slides it over with pace to Kulak. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Kulak. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Here's a shot. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. Angles it over to Perry. Here they are on the attack. The Canucks gain control of the puck. Into the attacking end. Here's a shot. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Broken up at center by Garland. Shakes himself free. Into the corner of the attacking area. Stones him on the one-timer. Takes the run, but still hangs on. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And he takes the feed. Oh, what a stop as he used his paddle to sweat it away.
Oh, you can see his body language on that one. He cannot believe that he missed in tight there. It's all about the goaltender getting to position and making the save.
Directed over to Hyman. And that's just out of reach. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Canucks had an excellent first period and did everything right except put a goal up on the board, James. I mean, they've owned the puck in terms of possession time. They haven't been able to sneak one through. I think they need someone in front. More net front presence. Try and create a screen on every shot.
Big time play right there. Big stop!
says it all. After so many misses and opportunities earlier in the game, they finally get rewarded, and that's got to give them some jump to their step.
And he had an answer with that save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Canucks lead it 1-0. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Puck grab by Hito. Edmonton's got it now. He grabs the puck here at the point. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. And that's offside, stopping the play. Vancouver's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. And they win that neutral zone draw. Coughs up possession of the puck. Hito's going to play it against the half wall. And they come up with possession off that battle. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Battling for it along the boards. Slides the puck over. Great save by the goaltender on that one. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Hronek.
The Canucks have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
And he takes a shot. Swatted aside by the blocker. 2-on-1, here we go. Broken up, what a play defensively. Hughes brings it in from center. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Oh, he'll feel that one. And now he passes up to Ekholm. Slides by the check. Vancouver's got control of it now from their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. How did he stop that one? And he might have a step here. He's clear. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Vancouver's up 1-0. The Canucks win the draw. Vancouver's in transition. We got a whistle, penalty coming up.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Vancouver's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that's off target as it hits a body. Takes a shot, and there's the save. Tries to get it to Perry. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Great pressure with the stick. Gains the zone on the left wing. To the low slot. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Nugent Hopkins slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Edmonton's going to start with the puck at their own end. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. The Canucks take over on possession. Sends it quickly to Höglander. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Moves it to Nugent Hopkins. The Oilers peak. He's got a step. Sends it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Pettersson's won the draw at center. Myers looks around. Puts it on net. That was amazing. What a save by Skinner. Fires it home. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
How good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Edmonton's won the draw in the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Nugent Hopkins. The Oilers have it behind the cage. Oh, he got stopped right there.
Well, call it what you want. horrible attempt, but denied by the goaltender.
And now it's grabbed by Myers. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play! The Canucks extend the lead to 2 here as they get closer and closer to intermission, Cheryl.
Great timing to go up by 2. You've dictated the play. You're coming into the end of the second period, and you find a way to get another. Now, right off of this faceoff, they'll really want to set the tone and keep their opponent on their heels.
Moves around along the half wall. Can't get it to go. Taken along the wall by Arvidsson. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Oh, and he misfires on that. And he sidesteps the check there. Sneaks by the poke check. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. The Canucks have been active all night in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this third. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Oilers have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating off.
Scores! They consider him the best in the world, and there's another reason why they think Connor McDavid is number 1. The Oilers have made this a 1-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal. If they're within striking distance, you can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
There's the chance in front! And that doesn't go as it's off a stick.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll meet him on the bench.
And he comes up with a stop there. Tries to feed it over to McDavid. Coughs it up on the play. Slides the puck to Besser. Vancouver's going to play it from the corner. Wrist shot from the slot. Scores! It's in the back of the net. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Vancouver's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Oilers get a hold of the draw. The Canucks gain possession along the wall. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Great defensive effort with the stick.
Skinner's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here's a chance! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Vancouver's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Brown's got it against the boards. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Lankinen. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Vancouver's got it along the wall. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Vancouver's got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Emberson. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and here's the pass. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. With the blast! Skinner's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
More than half the period has expired. The Canucks lead at 4-2. Kapanen's won it in their own end. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Vancouver's got it along the wall. Poked away by Bouchard.
Besser's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck. I mean, that's tenacity. On your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
And he dodges the poke check there. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Battle along the boards. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now.
The Canucks' top line is on the ice, and they've been the best on the ice tonight for their team, and they've contributed, and they found a way to get their team in the lead.
Joshua's got it deep in the offensive end. On the attack along the boards. Vancouver's got the puck against the wall. Skates to the crease. Makes a save. Passes it over. Joshua's got it along the wing. Here he is, shot right in front. Shuts him down.
Skinner's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Tries to get the puck over to Kapanen. Nice poke check. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Myers plays the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Stopped with the waffle maker by Skinner. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Vancouver's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Taken by Roman. Across the line and on the attack. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Here's a blast. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Cheryl, how do you describe this turnout tonight?
Well, when you're getting a lot of shots on net, it means you're getting in the offensive zone, and sometimes any shot is a good shot when you're picking up the rebound.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas. And the Golden Knights have already become one of the most entertaining teams in the league. The Oilers start with possession as we are now underway. Down the right side and into the zone. Vegas has the puck. And that's off a stick. Quick pass over to McDavid. Here's a chance. The Golden Knights will play it against the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Hurdles got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Centering feed, and that's intercepted. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Vegas plays it along the wing. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Bouchard. Great reach with the poke check by Pietrangelo. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Can't hang on after that hit. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Edmonton's got the puck. Grabbed in the open ice by Draisaitl. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. A chance, and that banks off a stick. Puck scooped up by Kolesar. The Golden Knights played along the boards. Puck grabbed by Barbashev. Stones him in front. Draisaitl's got it in the defensive end. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Whitecloud. Moves inside. Puck picked up by Howden. Knocked away in the offensive zone.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Picked up along the wall by Brown. Puts the puck on net. Comes up with the stop. And now he moves it quickly to Haig. Shakes loose. Oh, close save by Skinner.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Good reach of the stick to knock the puck away. Scrum along the wall. With possession along the wall. Oh, lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. And somehow he hangs on. Picked up along the boards by Pearson. Quick feed to Pietrangelo. Takes it to the front. Scores! They say what happens in Vegas stays in the back of the net. Vegas has shifted momentum in period number one as they get the game's first goal.
You really feel that the tempo changed leading up to that goal. Now they got to continue to press. Listen, you got a goal, you got to continue to drive play.
The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Grabs the puck in the corner. Great poke by Eichel. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. The Oilers carry it along the wall. Keeps it alive and heads it up. Into the attacking area from the left side. Slides it across. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Goes right to the crease. And that puck leaves the zone. Into the offensive end now. Moves it to the middle. And that's deflected off someone in front. Way too much congestion blocks that. Carries it across the line. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Off target. The Golden Knights have it now. With some open space at center. Oh, lost his stick on that collision.
He gets rocked, James, almost as if he wasn't expecting it. His stick flies out of his hands. Now he's got to go collect it and get back in the play.
Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Oilers are trailing in this game simply because they haven't had the puck. They've been chasing it. They haven't found their legs. Listen, you have to play aggressive. You have to attack if you want to win the game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Vegas has won the faceoff here in their own end. The Oilers have it against the wall. Edmonton's on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Eichel. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Wrist shot from the slot. Scores! Connor McDavid! The Oilers have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Nugent Hopkins plays it against the boards. Taken along the wall by Stone. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Eichel. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Works it across to Hyman. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Poked away by Nugent Hopkins. He carries the puck up along the wing. Vegas gets a hold of it. Look at that. He's creating a whole lot of space there. Centering pass. He scores. What an opportunity and delivers. Vegas has to be feeling good about their game right now here in period number 2 as they've gone ahead by 1.
Yeah, and it's not about playing safe anymore. It's about going after it, James, and it's an attack mentality. They've got the lead now. They've got to find a way to be first and urgent on the puck.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Still lots of time left in the period. The Golden Knights have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Draisaitl's won the draw.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
And it goes right off his bucket to stay out. Nice defensive robbery on that. The Golden Knights take it across the line. Dishes it off. Comes up with the steal. Drives it to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. Hill's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
Now, the goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
The Oilers win it. Taken by Kulak. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that carries off a stick. Barbashev's lugging the puck. Sidesteps the check. Handles that one. Scooped up along the wall by Kolesar. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Here's a chance. Wow, what a stop by Skinner.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Golden Knights gain possession. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Brown's picking up steam. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. From the point, they take control of it. The Oilers have it behind the net. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
And they score!
Well, with a delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring. So that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Big play inside the defensive zone. Stars! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Oh, what a move to get by there. And he makes the save. tripping penalty coming up. Let's get the call here.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Puck scooped up by Bouchard. Picked up along the wall by Pietrangelo. Now he slides it up to Eichel. Cuts into the paint. Oh, save on the play.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
And it's in the net. That's a goal. They're going to count that one. Wash, quick stick, glancing the puck here at center. And he's ridden off the puck. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Stopped by the goaltender.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Dishes it to Henrique. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Hanifin. The Oilers' man advantage comes to an end and not the result. Oh, this looks dangerous. Scores! A perfect finish from off the rush. The Oilers will look to build on some momentum here before the period closes out after that goal.
They need to continue that momentum as it nears the end of the second, and they want to carry that energy into the intermission. Real important that they can have an opportunity to collect themselves and come out strong in the third.
Big time stop there.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Feeds it over. Denies him in front. Great pressure on the offensive end by McDavid. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And with that, 2 periods now in the... Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. I wonder if things tighten up because both ends of the ice have been pretty loose. Lots of offense so far. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Vegas is leading in this high-scoring affair, James, and I had a coach who once said, listen, the offensive zone is your playground. Well, the playground seems to be in all 3 zones right now. It is all about offense.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Edmonton still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Picked up along the boards by Haig. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Here's a short pass to Eichel. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Echo. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here.
I'm absolutely shocked that that puck didn't find the back of the net, James. I mean, he was in tight. His perfect shot, he's accurate, and the goaltender comes up huge. Well, with a 1-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. They got a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. What a save! Oh, my goodness, I thought they had it there off the rush. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Golden Knights win the draw. Vegas gets a hold of the puck shorthanded. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And now it's grabbed by Whitecloud. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Quick pass across to Barbashev.
Pearson standing up, ready to go.
The Golden Knights get their van back out of the box.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Hills got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Janmark's got the puck. Avoids the poke check. Oh, what a stick save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
To the front. It's in. He scores. The Golden Knights have gone up by 2 here in the third. Quite the night, Cheryl.
Yeah, you have a lead and you haven't had the majority of shots on net, but you know what that smells like? Opportunity and cashing in.
Vegas is quick on the draw. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Skinner.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out. A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Vegas has it in the defensive end. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Takes the pass. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Taken along the wall by Watt. McNabb's got the puck from the back end. And that one's stopped. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Drives to the crease. Quick feed to Stone. Knocked off the puck. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there.
Vegas has put their top line out there, and this is a good coaching decision. Listen, they've been away throughout the evening. I mean, they've been dominant in the offensive zone. They've contributed offensively, really produced, and the reason why they're ahead in this game.
Great use of the stick here at center ice. Gets in front of it. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Dished on over to Hanifin. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Denies it in front. Takes the feed. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Vegas gains a hold of it. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. The Oilers playing along the wing. Great reach with the poke check. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Walman's going to play the puck behind the cage. Moves it quickly over to Hanifin. Intercepted in the offensive end by McDavid. Tries to get the puck. What a chance here! Sends it across. Oh, what a save on the play! Nurse is taking it from his own end. Quick pass to McDavid. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. We'll throw in a short-handed goal to this one, and it all chalks up to an impressive win.
That's amazing. You know, look at the bench, how fired up they are. I mean, this...
The Golden Knights start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Chance in front! Scores! Oh, what a finish!
This is just incredible body positioning, James. Just execution at its finest in terms of balance. That wide stance to evade a defender who's trying to push you off the puck, and then being opportunistic and finishing it with a great shot.
Eichel's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Moves it to Garland. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. Vegas takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. Vancouver's got control of the puck. The Canucks cross the line and gain the zone. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's some stick handling in his own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Eichel. Right on the doorstep. Big stop right there. Passes it over. Oh, it stops him again. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Quick feed to Hughes. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's a shot. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a chance behind the net. Here's the one-timer. Stalls him on the play. Puck grab by Saad. Too many bodies in the way. And he takes the feed. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. Pass stolen in the open ice. From the open ice, they gain the line. Can't keep a hold of it. Broken up by Pedersen. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Sends one up to DeBrusque. All alone. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he could make up the... Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Hannafin's going to serve a pair for interference. The Canucks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Coming to the slot. Jabs the puck away. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. Intercepted at center by DeBrusque. The Canucks gain control of the puck. Feeds the puck over to Waugh. The Golden Knights will kill off a few extra seconds now. Strong defensive effort. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Solid check to slow him down. Hannafin's now out of the box, and we are back to even strength.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
And that's broken up. Along the half wall with the puck. And they continue to apply pressure here. Vancouver's looking to break out. Through center. Looks to make a play over to Mancini. Here's a backhander, and that's broken up. Hill's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. The Golden Knights take possession off the faceoff. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. The Canucks gain control of it. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Canucks looking against the half wall. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Dorofiev. The Canucks have it now. Pedersen's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, and it just stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Puck picked up by Hannafin. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Taken by Sherwood. Moves it around along the half wall. Fires it on net. And that's intercepted by Bluger. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Vegas needs to dig deep in the second period to change the outcome. It's a tie game, but they've had the minority of shots. In the offensive zone, they got to drive the paint. Most importantly, they have to have a lot of motion and attack mentality when they're around the net.
And a great save!
Man, does he ever put a clinic on in shielding the puck and puck protection. You can try and knock him off the puck, but when he decides to get position on you and get that wide stance and lower that center of gravity, you're in trouble.
To the low slot! Decides to think about it. Sherwood's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a shot! Denies him on the one-timer! Vancouver's got it in the neutral zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puts it on net! Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Petrangelo's got the puck in his own zone. Keeps possession. Picked up along the wall by Hurdle. And that's blocked from someone in front. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Shot, and he rings the post.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's all tied up. The Golden Knights start with the puck in their own end. Whitecloud's moving the puck through his own zone. Here they come on the attack. Slides it across. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few Vancouver's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
The Golden Knights will go to work here in the offensive zone. The Canucks have it now. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Slides the puck across to Barbashev. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Puck scooped up by O'Connor. And he takes the pass. Moves into the slot. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
More than half the period has expired. We are all tied up in this one. And now it's grabbed by Korsak. Sends it to the middle. Picked off in front. Over the line they come. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. He's off the one-timer. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
The Canucks continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Takes the puck at the point. Can't keep a hold of it. Here's a short pass to Besser. Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Back to the blue line. Quick shot. Blocked in traffic. The Canucks gain possession. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Fires it. Redirected off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Besser. Vancouver's got it along the wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Vancouver's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Moves the puck. And it's a quick pass to Hughes. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see what the officials say. Hannafin's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Canucks send their man advantage unit out once more.
Being on the power play is all about making adjustments, and they can do that. They have to hit that weak side wide open all night.
Grabbed along the boards by Hoaglander. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James, and let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal.
The Canucks have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stages of this second period as they continue to lead big. On the attack along the boards. Receives the pass. The Golden Knights take it across the blue line. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Dishes it off. Hughes takes the puck. Moves it quickly over to Eichel. Vancouver's got possession here in the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hill! And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. And they've dropped the puck on period number 3. I'd be curious if they take their foot off the gas because it has been a blowout to this point. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Canucks have a comfortable lead here in the third period, James. They do not have to change a thing. Don't alter the game plan. Just close it out.
The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Scores! So they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game.
Puck grab by Haig. Here's a shot from a tough position. The The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Can't maintain possession. Off a stick and they can't connect. Slides it diagonally to Eichel. Slides it over to Stone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Garland. Puck exits the zone. Saad's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And let's see what the call is.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Ross won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. What a save on the play. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Vancouver's got it, and they're on the attack. Quick pass to Suter. And that slides right out to center ice. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop by Hill.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He has
So putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. He's in front. Shot. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Taken by Myers. Avoids the poke check. The Canucks played along the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, and a huge save. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Pettersson's got it along the wing. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. There's a shot with the stop. Saad's got it in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Hedl. Taken along the wall by Saad. Moves it to Hurdle. Poked away at center by Myers. With possession along the wall. And that's off a stick. Moves it over to Pearson. The Golden Knights will take it behind the net. The Canucks gain possession along the wall. Vancouver's got the puck in their own end. Moving into the attacking zone. Quick feed to Hughes. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. The Canucks will play it from the point. Scooped up along the wall by DeBrusque. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Puck picked up by Pearson. Vegas plays it along the wing. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Slides it across to Hronek. And he'll lug the puck back inside the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Howden. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Howden's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Here's a short pass to Mancini. Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he has more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
Lets it fly. Denies him with the save. 47 seconds to go here. And the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear. They have done that here. Picked up along the wall by O'Connor. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick shot! And that's deflected off someone in front. Here's a shot. And that goes off a stick and off to the side. The Canucks have the puck along the line. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Good stop by Hill. 5 seconds to go. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. The Canucks have to feel good about the performance tonight. They really dictated the pace of this game.
It's easier to dictate the pace when you have the puck on your stick. I mean, you determine the outcome of the game when you're making the decisions with the puck and you have your opponent chase.